How's it going, everyone? It's time for some glorious StarCraft 2. This is an older map, but this should be a good game. Our first player is our Zerg, Overlord out the way. It is RagnaroK. That sounds so nice to say. I gave away this one, but anyway, here it is, our Terran player. He is ByuN. RagnaroK versus ByuN. The map is Inside Out. Not a new map, but could still be a very good game. I'm waiting. It's coming. Katowice is on. It's ending on Sunday. So expect as soon as possible to get some of the newest games from that tournament. Until then, we'll have to enjoy what we can with RagnaroK and ByuN and the best players that I can get on some of the slightly older maps. Now I've been a little bit, wow, start of video and my English is already horrible, so just excuse that. It's been a long day. I'm tired. So if I mumble and stumble, let's just pretend it's like a drunk YouTube video or something. It's not really, but let's pretend. Maybe then I'll have a good reason as to why I'm talking like a little bit of an idiot. The actual point that I was saying, who knows what, is... Yeah, don't know, lost the point. Anyway, having a look at this game, that is an interesting factory placement there from ByuN. So he went for low ground barracks, and now low ground factory, and the reactor is going to finish off the wall. I like it. Oh yeah, what I was saying, there's 6 Zerglings moving across the map, by the way. Ooh, early Roach Warren. Lings are going to start putting pressure. There's nothing to defend. Like, nothing. An NG Bay. Because, yeah, there the reactor goes down. Okay, so that's obviously something I should have done in my own games. Microing the SUV around, trying to get it to randomly move to the right spot. Reaper's going to come in, going to say, hey, Lings, stop being irritating. You guys, follow me, follow me, follow me. One SCV, just kind of standing in the middle of nowhere being like, I don't know where I should go. Go, SCV, go! You can do it. Oh, SCV's got a kill. Boom. Okay, so eBay gets cancelled. There is now a Marine, and a bunker goes up behind just for a little bit of safety. So slightly greedy build. The starport also on the low ground. I love this. So tech lab on the factory while the reactor's going. A little bit of a good adaptation here from ByuN. Oh, he sees the roaches. Panic stations. So if he can get the reactor up and the starport up and get himself out, maybe a couple of banshees or something, he should be good to go. Okay, he's gonna go for Cyclone instead. I'm not opposed to the Cyclone. I think that's a good choice. Cyclone can do a lot of damage against the roaches that are gonna be marching across now. It's already an early lair coming up from RagnaroK. Oh, this is going to be a tight defense. RagnaroK, by the way, has been playing some really good StarCraft. In Katowice, I've been watching a little bit without giving too much away. He's been playing well. He's been playing really well. I have not seen too many games, but I'll talk more about that now. RagnaroK going to micro his roaches away. Nice and super aggressive. These Marines here, they're not helping. Okay, so we see a little bit of micro. I think ByuN should be okay. He has a medevac out. And, you know, when you go for an aggressive roach opener like this, you want to get something done. So, this low ground, yeah, this is being cleaned up by ByuN. Look at that. He picks up and then drops on the roach just to get rid of it. So I think all in all, pretty good for ByuN. Doing a little bit of a switcheroo here. Bunker gets demolished, but the one where you still get resources back, yeah, know what I mean, recycled out of it. Spire coming up, so it's going to be into a 2-base Spire. There is a little bit of a push across with these Marines. There's no stim pack or anything like this. Now, obviously, that could be scary because those mutas, yeah, they're going to be very scary. There's not going to be too much to defend against it. This base does get cancelled, which I think RagnaroK's going to be quite happy about. No, the other one. ByuN. Third is taken on the other side. These Marines and the Hellions going to push in a little bit. Queen's poking away. Yeah, one Marine. He's just a liver. There's his liver or stomach. I don't know. I don't know my organs very well. More barracks on the way. Third CC. Armory. Yeah. Things looking okay. A couple more gases. So ByuN's going to be... I think he's going to be in a decent position here. But he doesn't know about the mutas. We're seeing a little bit of mutas. Only 4 or 5. Obviously, no, RagnaroK's got... there we go. So he's going into 7. I was going to say he's got gas. So if I were him, I would make a little bit more. It's going to be a Hellbat push coming in here. So the armory was nice and early for the Hellbats. Here comes the mutas to help out the fight. Mutas not very good in a straight up fight, but they can handle the things that can't shoot up. These Hellions going to get into the main, sort of. They are blocking off the workers. That was some very good body blocking there. 5 workers going down so far. These Hellbats not going to do too much. And now it's time for the flock of mutas to go across. A couple of Zerglings also marching across. Yeah. Bye, Marine. You are now ooze. Does ByuN have too much to defend? He's getting a missile turret up now. Boom. Widowmine goes down on the Zerglings. Ooh. Opens that up. There's workers that are going to be going down now. The missile turret is pretty well placed, but the Zerglings are in. That's 2 workers going down so far. It's not quite the muta flock that I think RagnaroK would want, but 5 workers going down. That evens up the worker count. 7. Yeah, RagnaroK now taking the lead back again. He's got to watch out for that Widowmine. No, Widowmine! Oh! I took my hands completely off my mouse and I threw them up to my mouth. Each. That's not great. Each. I don't know what each is. It's supposed to be something like a sound of surprise, I guess. I don't know. We are seeing a Thor. Big Papa Thor busy building over here, and a nice little hiding spot there for the mine. So that's pretty hard to spot if you are a Zerg, or if you're the Zerg player. Let me show you. This is pretty cool. Yeah, you won't be able to see it behind that the factory. I like that hiding spot. Here comes some more mutas again. +1 is on the way for them. So he's going to try clump them up together. Once the Thor comes out, that's obviously going to be a lot more comfortable situation for ByuN to defend. Now there are widow mines and things, so RagnaroK's control is going to have to be quite on point. I like how these two are playing. I like how both of them are playing. I like the muta, I like the aggressive roach opener. But yeah, so now he's going back into more roaches. He's getting armor as well as range upgrades. He is getting roach speed. And the +1 for the air weapons is almost on the way. Or it's almost finished. The Thor helping to shoo these mutas away. ByuN's movement so far seems to be pretty decent. Good Widowmine hit there. That's going to soften those mutas up, which means that running into Thors is not a great idea. Yeah, ByuN's defense. Yeah, pretty stellar. Okay. RagnaroK has his third pretty much set. No, it is saturated. Fully saturated. His 4th is on the way. He's getting a couple more roaches. Yeah. So I was watching a little bit of Katowice, not nearly as much as I would have wanted to. I missed out a lot. So I'm gonna have to go back and have a look at those replays, but I'll do them in cast. So, you know, we'll see. No. Okay, good split there. Very good split there. Unfortunate that he had to lose a muta, but ooh, cancels combat shields. That's pretty decent. Marines change target. Vikings gonna get rid of the Overlord. But yeah, from what I've been seeing, the games look pretty good. There's been a couple of upsets, and I'm gonna show you more about them when we get to that point. I'm gonna try cast a lot of the series. Obviously, the longer games I will do as just single lone standing games once those replays come out. But yeah, big roach push coming in here. This is a massive roach army. These 3 barracks get cancelled. The Marines are going to try stand their ground against the Roach Ravager army. SCVs are going to get pulled. There's going to be a lot of damage going down. Okay, I think ByuN should be able to clean this up quite nicely. It's about a 20 worker lead here for RagnaroK. Reinforcing with Zerglings as well as more roaches, morphing a couple more Ravagers. RagnaroK being all over the show. Not the same Widowmine. Ugh. Gets an ugly hit on again. He's going to cancel combat shields again. Okay, the repair. Here comes the Thor being lifted up. At the same time, there's roaches and lings on this side. 2 workers going down on this side. The mutas are still trying to get a little bit done here. The Thor should be able to clean them up. This base has to be lifted. RagnaroK putting on the throttle. He's going full aggression. More workers going down for ByuN. That's 15, 19, 20 down so far. And this Roach Zergling Ravager army seems to be pushing through. I think ByuN's position has been broken. RagnaroK playing like an absolute monster. Here comes the Thor and 2 more tanks. This tank will go down to ByuN. Ooh. RagnaroK. He's up by a lot of supply. 64 against 42 workers. 85 versus 38 army. He's just going to keep reinforcing with this Roach Ravager army. Yeah. You go RagnaroK. I love to see this play. Very nice. That's annoying. Okay, round, what is this? 4? Coming back in another wave. Widowmine's gonna burrow. There's only Marines. Combat shields eventually did finish. But here comes the Zerg. Ugh, ouch. Taking a couple of hits straight to the face from the tanks. Good damage coming down onto that CC. 5 more workers are going down. This is so much aggression. ByuN now has to stabilize. He really needs to. He's got to get that base done, because at this stage the 4th is up in terms of minerals. It's not like RagnaroK's going crazy, but essentially he's up by 2 bases. I guess you can say more, because the main is pretty much mined out. So he's up by, well, let's say he's got 3 mining bases versus 1.5. That's 2. That's more than the Zerg needs. I think RagnaroK's going to be very happy with his position. Yes, these tanks are strong and ByuN's putting them in very good positions. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. So the next stage of the plan is going to be Infestation Pit, as well as Baneling Speed. I like the Baneling Speed. I think that's good. Bunch of mules getting dropped. What do we have flying over here? We have a Marine army. It is spotted. Zergling's gonna follow it across the map now. Upgrade wise, we're looking at +1 for both. Okay, Zerg comes to meet the Terran out in the field. It's a lot of Marines still. ByuN is catching up quite well with his army supply. Sacrifices 3 roaches for some reason. What did he want to get in its place? I don't know. 5 Marines. That's not gonna work. Yeah, thanks ByuN. Thank you. That was not gonna work. Come on ByuN, you can do it. I am impartial. Absolutely impartial. Okay, we've got Banelings in the mix now. Waiting for Baneling speed. That is a lot of Banelings. We're looking at 34 Banelings. They just want to hit those squishy Marines. Bunch more moving around. That's drones. These Zerglings, they're doing the job of defending. And here we go once again. Okay, that was a little bit before the end. Supply looking 197 versus 144. RagnaroK, go. Go. Okay, he's clearing up this side. Gonna rotate around. Obviously, he's not very keen on taking this. He does see the CC trying to come into this base. Viking's gonna help clear out the Overlord. Yeah. Ooh, both bases are really low. RagnaroK has got his 5th up. Wow, he actually bowled Viking. Good job. Going into the Ultralisks as well as +3 armor, adrenal glands, +2 melee. ByuN's trying to move out. ByuN does not like sitting back like this. He wants to be out across the map, so you can see he's itching. He's itching to move across, get some damage done, pull himself back into this game. And honestly, if RagnaroK isn't careful, ByuN's going to. This is ByuN. He's good. He can play in these scrappy games. He doesn't mind. You know, when it comes down to the micro and control, that's where he feels comfortable. Okay, here comes the Zerg. Here goes the Zerg. I honestly think he's taken too long. I think he's lost his opportunity. Maybe he thinks he doesn't need to, but with ByuN's 4th base coming up, the workers transferring across. Look, ByuN's income is still super low. Here we go, Liberators are sieging up. This is a bad position to take. I think RagnaroK's just waiting for his upgrades and things, which is great, but I don't know, he can't take too late. Maybe we're waiting for the Vipers. Here come the Vipers. Ghost Academy is on the way, but I don't know if that's going to be helping. Blinding Cloud's going down on the tanks. Banelings coming through. They're trying to hit the Marines. Good micro so far by ByuN. Excuse me. The Banelings are not getting any hits on the Marines. And so far, I think this is a pretty decent... okay, it was a pretty decent trade for ByuN until he ran his Marines into the biles. No economic damage. But it should be a... oh, 5 Ultras. 5 Ultras, no ghosts out yet. They are coming. There's 4 on the way. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. I think ByuN can come back. His workers is not that far down. He's getting a strong army and a good Terran in this late game position with tanks and turtling behind his ghosts. Very hard to break. Roach Ravager, remember also, it falls off hard. And we're well approaching into the late game now, so I think we're beyond the point of them falling off. Here comes the Ultralisks. So, waiting for that final upgrade. Reinforcing with Lings and more Banes. Tank positioning is pretty good. These Ultras are going down before they can really get to hitting the tanks. The Roaches are going to try to come in. And the Ravagers. Yeah, ByuN is doing well. This attack. Okay, now we're getting some more worker damage down on this side, so at least something is happening for RagnaroK. At least. A lot of workers going down, so ByuN is knocked back once again. Ghost, boom. Goodbye, Ultralisk. Reinforcing with a single Ultralisk, because why get more than one? Alright, I think RagnaroK is going to be okay. You know, I said ByuN's going to be able to get back into this. Well, I mean, if you drop like 6 million mules all at the same time, it's gonna have a shortage of gas, but you know, I mean, ByuN can still build Marines. Like, what else does he need? He loves Marines. I think it's gonna be maybe 1, maybe 2 more pushes. Yeah, these Terrans, they're hard to break. They're hard to break when they get in this position, when they get their tanks in good positions, they get their ghosts out. Very hard to break. I haven't seen enough TVZ in the new patch to see what happens if there's a change. I know that Liberators have become a little bit more popular lately, so I think... Alright, here we go. Coming in from 2 different angles. I think this could be the end. GG. RagnaroK. Very, very good game. ByuN, he tried his best, but RagnaroK, just a little bit too good. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I hope you're watching IEM Katowice. If you're not, don't worry. I'll cover it for you. See you in the next one.